Welcome back. So far, we've looked at creating and interpreting tables and charts, customizing displays, exploring patterns through cross-tabulation, uncovering trends over time, and doing multi-country analysis. In this video, we'll delve into heat maps, a powerful tool for visualizing data across multiple countries. To recap for those joining us for the first time, throughout the series, we've been using the same example to explore the ODA tool's capabilities. We're looking at data from Afrobarometer's Round 9 survey in Kenya. We've selected Section I, Institutions, Leadership and Governance, then Trust Others as a subcategory, then Trust National Electoral Commission as our question. This is the data we'll be referencing throughout this video. If you're unsure of how we got here, please refer to the earlier videos in this series. A heat map is a powerful visualization tool that allows you to identify geographic trends and patterns within your data. By mapping data onto a geographical area, you can quickly see where certain values or categories are concentrated. In the context of Afrobarometer data, a heat map can help you visualize how opinions or behaviors vary across different countries. For example, we'll be able to see how trust in the Electoral Commission differs across African countries. Let's navigate to the heat map function. We can do this by clicking on Maps, located just above the list of rounds on the top right of your screen. This displays a map of Africa. Countries with collected data appear in shades of pink and blue. The default map shows an indicator that has been created for this variable. In this case, for trust in the National Electoral Commission, it is the gap between the percentage of not at all responses and the percentage of a lot responses. Shades of pink indicate that more people trust the Electoral Commission not at all, and shades of blue indicate that more people trust the Electoral Commission a lot. If you hover your cursor over a country in the map, you will see a number that reflects the difference in percentage points between the proportions of not at all and a lot responses. This indicator is generated automatically, and unfortunately, you cannot change it. For a clearer picture, let's focus on those who trust the Electoral Commission a lot. To do this, click on Indicator Parameters, which is displayed as 3 horizontal lines above the map. Then, to the right of the map, select Percentage for. Here, you can choose the response options you'd like to view. With this option, the proportions for all the response options that you click will be added together, and the map will be shaded in one color gradient only, based on the total. It is therefore important that you carefully select the response options that you include. Normally, you will want to include only one side of the responses to the question, such as only the positive responses or only the negative responses, rather than both sides. For our example, we could consider selecting a lot and somewhat as a sum that would represent those expressing trust in the Commission, or possibly just a little and not at all, as representing little or no trust. We normally would not want to select a lot at the same time that we select not at all. For now, let's deselect all response options except a lot. The map will automatically change to show only shades of blue. Hovering your cursor over a country reveals the percentage of people who selected a lot when asked how much they trust their Electoral Commission. The map now reveals that Tanzania had the highest proportion of people saying that they trust their Electoral Commission a lot, with 49.7%. This is represented by the darkest shade of blue in the map. Consistent with our previous examples, 19.1% of Kenyans trusted their Electoral Commission a lot, and at the lower end, represented by the lightest shade of blue, only 3.3% of Gabonese trusted their Electoral Commission a lot. While heat maps are great for geographic trends, keep in mind that they can be overwhelming or essentially meaningless if you try to visualize too many response options at once. Stick to one or a few key options on one side of the answer scale for the clearest picture. We can test this by selecting all the response options to the right of the map. We can see that all the shaded countries become the same shade of blue because every respondent from every country selected at least one of those response options. It therefore represents 100% of respondents, which you can see when you hover your cursor over any of the highlighted countries. The map function also allows you to see the most common responses across all countries. To see this, click on Most Mentioned Answer. The map reveals that Not at All is the most popular choice in Kenya, with 31% of people selecting this option, while in Tanzania, A Lot takes the lead with 50% of people reporting that they trust their electoral commission a lot. The information displayed under the Map Data drop-down will change based on what you have selected to visualize under Map Display options. By mastering heat maps, you can unlock powerful insights into regional and country variations within your Afrobarometer data. Remember, critical thinking alongside data visualization is key to drawing accurate conclusions. In the next video, we'll go through a few outstanding points before we conclude this series. I hope to see you there.